What's going on, guys? I didn't get my hair cut yet. I'm gonna probably get a cut in the morning. I'll go into that in a second. I'm wearing my jacket because, dude, the strangest thing when I went to go get my hamburger and nuggets today, the fucking people they were like, I thought they were teenagers. They had to be in their early 20s. Were like giving me attitude for having camo on and shit like that. This is like real camo. Like, this is like part of the equipment they let me keep when they kicked me out of VMI because they were like, everything you need to survive, the army's going to give you. And then they let me keep the jacket. I got a couple of shirts and pants too. I've got that badge for the drone thing too, the leadership excellence badge. It's on my other patch shirt thingy anyways. So I figured I'd just wear it to like in your face, stupid fucking woke kids. Other thing, I don't think they were talking about me with the smoke because apparently I told you a whole lot of people smoke now that it's legal and shit. They were put out an email how like they're smelling smoke from everywhere in the building. I told you, man. I told you I'm not the only one. I told you like as I was moving in, like when they gave me a tour of the building, I smelled weed smoke. I was like, they just supposed to be a thing they say because everyone smokes. Dude, the whole building reeks of weed. That's why, as long as they're not giving me shit about it, I don't give a fuck. Like, I know for a fact you can't smell shit outside my door because I can't smell. If I just use my bong and save money, you couldn't even tell if I didn't do it on camera. It's just like the vents are that good. So, I mean, I'm just gonna feel less bad when I go back to smoking joints now. That's all that means. I read a whole chapter today. I'm gonna read another chapter hopefully, and I'll be done with that shit soon. Then let's go test. Everything will be fine. I'll do my taxes. Everything will be fine. I don't know. Look. I'm a little pissy because like Tiffany stopped talking to me on the Amelia Bedelia account, but she keeps trying to talk to me on these other accounts, and like I don't know for a specific like the one specifically. Like there's been so many accounts I lost track. Like the one that even sent me like the picture of her playing on the piano. I don't even remember which one that was because it's fucking so many of them. And the only thing I can think of is there's a reason for it. And then I hate to like be captain of the obvious, but I wonder if that bitch has been on birth control since she was 15 and sent over to Korea, and if that's why the fucking good witches come in, is making all this fucking hullabaloo about fucking stupid ass birth control shit. I don't want to be mean. I do want to say if she's like dealing with something, I get that. I mean, I wish she would tell me about it so I could like be there for her if she needs me to and all that bullshit. The other hand, I do want to specify the whole point of me like doing all this bullshit would be because like you're supposed to pop out babies. So if that is not a possibility, that would be a deal. Like I would be so sad and heartbroken that I can't, whatever with Tiffany Wang. But like if that's like I'm telling you, like me and Coach sat down and we have a battle plan before he passed on, things that I'm going to do and whatnot with my life. And he told me the story about how one of his fighters, it might have been Jeff Smith, I'm not sure. I'm not trying to bring anyone's shit into anything, but it was basically this dude fell in love with a woman who had a bunch of medical problems, and his entire life was spent like his life and fortune were spent just keeping her like with medical problems. And it's like he's I don't want to get into it. It sounds better in here than it does coming out here because I don't want to sound mean. But like what it came down to, his coach was like, well, that's his choice. He chose to do that with his life, and you have to choose whether or not that's something you want to do going into that. Because if the person is the focus, then yes, whatever it takes. Now, if what you can produce from that relationship with that person is the result, well, then you have to sit down and be real with yourself that this person can't do that, then you're not going to get what you want. It's just what it is. Like, hate to say it like this, I don't need Tiffany Wang to have a whole bunch of kids. To be quite honest, if it hadn't been for the pandemics happening, it probably would have been a bunch of Brazilian bitches, right? But it might still be. We don't know. I do know is that I keep getting hit up on, like, I'm only liking Asian bitches on, for the most part, or like really hot white bitches on Tinder. And I have never, ever, 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 ever in my life had like a 80 to 90 percentile like ratio on Tinder before. So either like I really just needed to take more selfies and use them, or she's sharing the profile with other burner accounts and constantly matching with me. And it's getting annoying because I really feel like it's like I'm stuck on 50 first dates. It's the best way I can say it. If you've ever seen that show, 50 First Dates, but there's no amnesia involved. She's just doing something and not telling me, and I'm supposed to. The thing is, honestly, I'm busy enough with my own shit that if she just told me, I'd be like, okay, great. I've got 3 months. I've got 3 months to whatever, and then, but that's not. She's just doing this bullshit. So it's annoying. So like, I hate to say it, like I still like her a whole bunch. I'm trying to like find a way to get her to open up to me and all that bullshit. But what with her constantly going to Korea and coming back and not telling me and all that bullshit. I mean, again, I'm not going out of my way to find it. I'm not even really trying to swipe. Like swiping on Tinder now is more like just trying to see if she's still following me or whatnot. Because it's like, I don't. It's a little invasive, I guess, in a good way. If the witch's coven, the good witch's coven, wants to, get all into it and whatnot, it is a little invasive. I mean, it's like, why would you go through all that trouble but then not talk to me? It's like you literally admitted to stalking me for quite some time. We'll just call it that. And I am still a little freaked out about that. She's just really hot. And I would try to find it and I couldn't find it again, but I liked it. Someone posted something about all the clips in one of her songs. In one of her songs, she goes, DJ, turn it back on. And it's supposed to be a big thing. And it's a clip of her in like all these cities like Madison Square Garden, Hong Kong, Macau, like playing to these like massive shows. And it's like, okay, that's cool. I guess she's a bigger deal than I thought and whatnot. But it's just like, that was 10 years ago when she was doing all that shit. And this is the other thing. The reason why I know these other burner accounts are her is because like they keep on trying. Like I hate that she fucking uses that word friend. I'm looking for friends. Stupid fucking whore. I'm not looking for a friend. Okay, I'm looking for someone to like actually go places. Like you. It's just annoying what she's doing. I don't know if people actually do that in this day and age, it's the reason why the world is falling apart. Like you have to go, you have to physically, like you have to physically go see the person if you want to be like, no. The other reason why I know that it's Tiffany fucking with me on Tinder is because every other single time I've gotten, and this was all before the pandemic, mind you, can't believe I have to say it like this. It's like everything changed during the pandemic. I wonder if that's when she started fucking with me, because I did notice that during the pandemic is when my Tinder got weird. It's when those Asian bitches started showing me pictures of their feet with socks. It was so weird. But look, it's just like they all, normally Tinder goes like this. Swipe, 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 swipe. I got a match. Hey, what are you doing? Oh, cool. The thing said you're 5 miles away. Yeah, I'm at work right now. Okay, when do you get off? Meet me here. Okay, cool. You have some drinks or whatever the fuck, right? Coffee, whatever the fuck. What that really means is, okay, do I want to see this person naked? Okay, cool. Well, it's not a catfish. Fine. My place is closer to yours. I think you're not crazy. Let's go fuck. Bop, 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 bop. Cool. Okay, my real name is this. My real phone number is that. Hit me up if you want to. Boom. That's how it goes. Okay. On the second time you hook up, if they're still swiping, you just don't call them again. That's just what it is. That's how Tinder normally works out. Never in my life have I ever met so many Asian bitches who all want to just get to be friends and get to know me and magically want to go to Instagram, to WhatsApp and Telegram to keep on talking more. Like that never ever happens. Like never. Like look, I hate to say it like this. It's like the Asian bitches are the ones that more likely than not will meet you for drinks, and then it won't lead to sex because their standards are so fucking high, right? The white bitches, more often than not, you'll meet for drinks and you're gonna have sex anyways because they're just white hoes, okay? The minority bitches, I hate to say it like that, just you cannot get rid of them. It's like please no. That's why it's better just not even just no, because it's not worth the trouble. Just stick with my opinion. You're better off sticking to the Asian and white bitches. I mean, or like the really hot Spanish bitches. But that's just me. You can fit. Some people choose to fit like Persian and whatnot under Caucasian, and some choose to fit it under Asian, and some choose to fit it under whatever the fuck they want to. It's what it comes down to is if you want to, right? Anyways, like what was it? Someone told me that Savannah Hernandez might just be Filipino. She might be. She's Filipino. That counts as Asian. She just has a Spanish name. This hot would smash, but too much of a grifter. Anyways, I'm just saying. The thing is just like I don't want to do all this bullshit. The pandemic seems to actually be ending. So I guess actual travel will be happening again soon without masks and without restrictions. Like I could have been traveling already by now, but I'm not dealing with fucking passports and masks and whatnot. So I'm gonna let it finish a little bit more. By then I should have all my silver back. But that's the other thing. This year has been like a trial. It has been a trial. It's like they threw everything they could at us. They're out of things to throw, and now it's just go forward. So get my silver back and go forward. I mean, it would be cool to like have that girl who was, at all those Hong Kong, Macau, Madison Square Garden things. But that's the thing, like, something she got mad at me because like I made a joke. She was like, "Ha, I'm 33." Like she's like her way of like letting me know that I'm really talking to the Tiffany Wang. They tell me her age, and so she told me her age, and I said I forgive you, and she didn't think that was too funny. I don't think it's too funny, all the bullshit you're putting me through, but I laugh anyways, right? Anyways, that's just the update. I cannot believe. I think I was gonna go into how like people are sick of woke shit, and the young generation is gonna be into a world of hurt when they realize that being woke doesn't pay for shit. Look, I'm gonna be honest. The girl who took my order at the burger joint, she looked kind of cute. Cute little blue eyes, long brown hair and whatnot. But the fact that she gave me attitude for wearing the camo just made me think to myself, this hag is going to end up being 40 years old, still working in this place, and will no longer be hot. And maybe that's what they deserve. Because someone's gotta run the cash register. You know what I'm saying? Something tells me that millennials are be running these cash registers and telling everyone how fucking morally superior they are, and the generation below them, Gen Z, they're gonna be like reading books and shit like that, and be like, "You are the dumb motherfuckers that let us not have robots yet. Fuck you." And then Gen Z is gonna do some crazy ass shit. You just wait and see. Anyways, that's my thing for today. Number two. Like, yeah, the plan is I'm gonna wake up, go to Bayside, and then on the way back, I'll stop by and get my hair cut. So that way I don't have to drive as much and deal with as many tolls. Because I deal with tolls all the time. But I don't know. The thing is, like, I think that like all the other smokers in the building, I think there's more of them than there are that bitchy cunt who bitches. That's the other thing I was saying. It's like I don't think you understand how much people just want to be left alone and how much they will band together when you refuse to leave them alone. It's like you should just let them smoke. Like who the fuck is it hurting? I mean, there's no such thing as an allergy to weed. There's no allergy to weed. You don't get secondhand weed smoke other than a little bit of a contact high. It's bullshit. All right, you guys are being fucking snooty ass bullshit artists. Everyone knows that. That's why they're all ignoring you and smoking. I'm the only one who, out of the with it, look, I'm telling you, this has nothing to do with their bitching. I decided to start saving money and want to get my silver back faster, so I started smoking out of the bong. But like no one else did. No one cares. No one cares. It's all this stupid bullshit. Just like all this fucking woke bullshit. Nobody cares. Once you get off your high horse and realize you're shooting yourself in the foot, you can stop being the loser who works at a fucking burger joint. Anyways, that's that. Like, look, all I did today was sleep and study and smoke. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I'm gonna do that the day after that because it's a holiday, and then as soon as I can get all my silver back, hopefully around then the market starts to move again, and I will be in realized capital gains. I can start cashing out crypto, and it'll be all mine. I can do whatever the fuck I want with it. So next go around with crypto, that's the other thing. If anyone who has been stalking me for 2 years should know that my plan has always been to retire when I'm 40. I'm going to be turning 39 in December, so I'm 1 year away from hitting my long-term goal, retirement. So I just don't really. It's just like she also sent me some picture of like $10,000 or $30,000 in cash. It's like I know what you're doing. Because I did that thing with all the money and whatnot. I know what you're doing, okay? I could take all my silver and go get cash with it too. For all I know, she put that cash right back into her crypto investment and started it because all she has is a shit ton of stable coins. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I feel like it's smoke and mirrors. And like, technically what she's doing, there's a term for it. It's called grid trading. She's just, you can automate it. I don't want to get into it. It's just like, I feel like she's trying to like compete with me to get my attention, but it's like all she really has to do is be hot and submissive. And she's got the hot part down. The submissive part needs a little bit of work on it. So it's just that. And tomorrow's another day. We'll see what happens. All right, guys. Peace out.